Welcome to another episode of the
Mentally Cute Pod.
Okay. Thank you for tuning in this week for
Definitely
our
appreciate it.
second episode. We do appreciate it. We
Mhm.
appreciate you for listening to our first episode.
Episode this many.
And if you haven't listened to our first episode, you should pop over. You should pause this.
Pause this. Go listen to the first one.
Yeah, go listen to the first one.
Don't listen to this until you listen to the first one.
You're basically not allowed, actually. It's illegal.
It's illegal. We're calling the cops on you guys if you do it.
Go listen
Hey,
to our first episode if you haven't listened to that yet. We will allow you to finish this episode, but then do make sure that you circle back and comment, like,
Comment, like, and subscribe. If you're on YouTube, you gotta comment, you gotta like and subscribe.
and on Apple Podcast and Spotify.
But on Spotify,
we would love if
We
you feel
love.
if you feel so inclined, we
He's
would
so happy.
be so appreciative.
So happy with this podcast
because we are going to read comments every week.
We know it. You know it. We may read them.
No, we're going to. We're gonna. So if you go and comment,
Well, but like, what if they comment something we don't want to read?
Then we'll call you out. we'll block you. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so welcome to episode 2 of the pod. Super grateful for everyone that listened last week and then sent us messages. It was very, very kind.
Very, very, very kind.
Very kind. So let's hop into it.
Let's dive in.
Dive in.
Ready?
I'm ready. Let's start with our week. Let's do a little check-in for the week.
Okay, so
what's going on this week with you? What's interesting, new, something that made you laugh, something that you were embarrassed by? Anything this week?
No, not really.
Not one interesting thing for the whole week.
Not one interesting thing for the whole week. What about you? What you got going? What you got cooking up?
I've got a lot of things going over here. Always got to look. Today we have a new moon in Cancer. We're recording this on July 14th.
Just so you know, before you hop off, before you leave, this isn't an astrology podcast. No, but what if they don't know this and they're like, they don't want this, so they're trying to leave, but we need to tell them that's not an astrology podcast.
But maybe it is secretly astrology.
We just didn't put it under the category of astrology.
We're just going to start sneaking astrology in little bits and pieces.
And there's nothing you guys can do about it.
Yeah, and then a year from now, it'll just be full astrology, the entire podcast.
The entire podcast. So now our moon is in whatever. Now this means that this is this.
Yeah, look, we've got we've got Chiron and Taurus. We've got the nodes, the north and south nodes are changing at the end of the month. Okay, I'll stop.
Man, Mom. We didn't cite astrology, remember?
Just be grateful that you're not Hollis because he has to listen to this stuff all the time.
But it is pretty interesting.
Yeah, actually.
If you haven't checked it out before,
yeah.
A little educated.
If you haven't heard of astrology, you should go check it out. Mm-hmm. This podcast is brought to you by astrology.
It is?
It's in the stars. All you got to do is look up.
This podcast is in the stars.
This podcast is in the stars. It was written in the stars, and that's why we had to produce it.
Because they didn't have anybody else to produce it in the stars.
Because our astrology told us to do it.
Our human design told us to do it.
Look, this kid is my kid. If you don't know what human design is, which I'm sure most people do not, it's connected somewhat to astrology. Okay.
The manifesting generators told us to make this podcast, so here we are. All the manifesting generators and the projectors and all the good stuff.
Hollis is a projector and I am a manifesting generator, so this is very appropriate.
And then some Leos came over and they're like, you should make this podcast somewhat astrology. And you're like, that's a great idea.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. We're going to get back on track. We will leave that astrology alone for now. Maybe
leave it in the trash. We might pull it out though.
We'll pull it out next week and we'll tell you what's going on next week. Look, we'll just tell you if there's a really big thing happening. So you know. So this week, the biggest thing that you really need to pay attention to is the new moon in Cancer today. But it's going to be kind of late because when this comes out on Thursday, we're already 2 days past it. So I'm sorry if you missed it. Okay, we're moving on.
I don't even know what the new moon in Cancer does.
That was Hollis's big piece of his week was the new moon in Cancer too.
Yeah,
so that was also his
that
highlight.
affected everything.
It affected everything for him. So that's
crazy.
Our update for the week. Okay. So let's talk about things that are coming up for us. Let's see, we're mid-July. So really we're about a month out from starting school. Hollis has got a little bit of a sad face over here. You like school though. Don't you like school? You like school.
Because of friends.
Yeah, Hollis
Friendos, but I could see my friendos outside of school.
And he does see his friends outside of school quite a bit. So that is true. Okay, so let's talk about 7th grade. Hollis is going into 7th grade. So here in Utah, elementary school ends at 6th grade.
Utah's, I want to be different. So what we're going to do is we're going to change everything up and mess it up with the rest of the United States.
Yeah, I do think there's another state or two maybe
the United
that.
States wants to be different from everything else by changing their measurements. And then Utah wants to be different from the United States and all the other countries.
Yeah, so
their own thing.
Yeah,
they're their own country.
So they have decided that elementary school
should end at 6th grade.
6th grade.
And then middle school should start at in Utah here, it's called junior high.
It's called junior high. It's weird. If you're in Utah and you're listening to this, then this is not weird. But if you're outside of Utah, then
this is weird.
It's technically not middle school. They call it junior high.
Yeah, it's junior high.
So Hollis is going to junior high.
Not middle school,
He's going,
junior
look,
high.
He's so smart. He went straight from elementary school to junior high. So Hollis is starting junior high in a month.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that, Hollis?
I don't want to go.
You don't want to go?
I just want to stay here.
You don't want to go because you just don't want to go to school?
Yeah, I don't want to do work.
Yeah, okay.
Learn. It's too painful for my brain. It can't hold this much knowledge.
No, that's not true. You're so smart.
Can't hold this much knowledge.
Yeah, you can hold a lot of knowledge.
It's barely hanging on.
You have probably just because you have to listen to me all day. Your brain's already too full. You don't have space for anything else. Okay, wait. No, I do want to ask you something about school. Actually, I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions about school. We're going to consult ChatGPT. While I'm consulting
Sponsored by Chat, no, I'm kidding.
Sponsored by Astrology and ChatGPT, but not actually sponsored by ChatGPT. But ChatGPT, if you would like to sponsor us, let us know. We'll take that sponsorship. Okay, so
that's one we'll take.
Wait, we won't take astrology?
We will. That's also one we'll take.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so
the astrology people are consulting whether they should.
Okay, wait. So here's a question for you because you are about to walk into. Also, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to on the pod. You are about to start junior high, 7th grade, and you are going to be going to school with people because Hollis has like switched schools a few times /
with peeps.
It kind of the way that the boundaries are. So you are going to have multiple friend groups that are going to be kind of all going
there. Yeah.
There.
That's tricky.
How do you feel about that?
I have some people who don't like other people in my friend groups.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like that's what I'm curious about.
Yeah, like, one friend doesn't really like one friend, and this friend doesn't like this other friend, so
yeah. How are you going to deal with that? Have you even thought about it?
No. I just kind of hope that one. Chances of us getting all the same classes was like 200 electives at my junior high.
Your junior high. So you just don't think that there's going to be a scenario where two of your friends that don't, like two of your friends from like different lives,
I think all of them will get along except for these two.
I think I know the two that you're talking about. We won't, but we're not going to say anyone's names on here, but okay, let's do a hypothetical situation.
Okay.
You are in a class and those two friends are in the class and none of your other mutual friends are in there. It's just the three of you. How do you handle that? You walk in.
I don't even know at that point.
First day, you walk in.
Honestly, at that point, I don't even know.
Well, let's work through some scenarios. There's a few different ways you could take it, and you can tell me if you think of some other ones. You could try to all sing Kumbaya and be friends again.
That's not going to work.
You don't think so? They haven't been around each other in a long time.
I don't.
You don't think so? I don't know. Now I kind of want this scenario to happen because
that's not good.
That'd be good. Would you feel you had to choose between them? Is that how you would feel? No. You'd be Switzerland, you play neutral?
Yeah, we Switzerland in the World War II.
Okay.
Not doing anything.
You're just chilling?
I'm just there.
Or would you
There.
would you just make a new friend and just ditch both of them? I'm just kidding.
I just get a new friend in this
You
class, and I just ditch both of them.
but be friends with them in other classes if they're in other classes, then you would
Yeah.
just do that.
Yeah. That's what I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, hang on. We got a text from
Chat?
not from chat. Hollis's cousin is coming over, so we just need to text. Okay. And we're back. Sorry. We can't leave them hanging. Okay. So that's the only other scenario that I can think of is you either are neutral, you
Yeah.
take sides, or you ditch both and you go get a new friend.
Ditch both and go get new friends.
I guess you'd have to survey the situation and see if there's a new friend worth having. Now, granted, you guys could all three be friends and pull in new friends.
Ask that one friend. I think the other friend would be fine being friends. They just
think
need
so?
to go to ask that one friend.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. We'll talk about it offline. I don't know why that came to my brain. I I think just because this is kind of the first year that you're gonna have worlds colliding a little bit. That's something that we should ask our listeners. How do you guys handle when your friend groups collide? Do you like it? Do you not like it? How do you like that, generally speaking?
I've never really had that.
I think at birthday parties you have that. You
Oh
have
yeah,
like
usually it goes super well.
you have people from
Peeps.
peeps. Okay, sure. Peeps. That feels weird coming out of my mouth. You
Got
have
some peeps from.
you have different friends from different schools and cousins and different
I
parts
think
of
they
your
all
life,
get along.
sports. They do all get along. I actually would agree with that. I think you
I
have
think the only people I've had go to my birthday party from sports, tennis, and a swim.
yeah, you've had both.
Tennis and swim.
Yeah, actually, I do think that your friends are really
Tennis.
good about getting along with each
I think
other.
because they're all just mini versions of me.
Hollis is very fortunate to have very good friends, and
All the little me's running around.
yeah, they're all
I'm not saying that's a good thing.
really
Could be a bad thing. We
they're
don't know.
really funny. They're very loud. They're very loud when they all get together. And
Yeah,
but that's
I'm not
boys.
loud.
I
I
think
don't think I'm loud.
I think that you when you get around other kids, you're loud.
Not as loud as that one friend.
Okay, well, I mean, but we love him.
We do love
We
him.
do love him. Okay, we should probably move on. Well, it's just an interesting topic too because I think when I was younger, actually, we're going to pause here and just talk about this for a sec, and then we'll ask you some questions about seventh grade. Because when I was younger, and I would even say up until probably the last few years, I did not really love friend groups colliding from different places in life.
Why?
I think that I would get stressed and I would feel the need to try to like, make everyone be friends.
You just
And
kind of let that work out, and it didn't work out.
yeah, well, see
It doesn't.
now I feel this way. I think I reached that in my 30s. I think even in my 20s, I would get kind of, ooh, okay. I need to somehow make everyone. I probably made it worse because I was putting pressure on everyone to be friends.
Probably.
Probably. Maybe we should should we send a survey out to all of my previous lives and see how they felt about that?
How does that work, Mom?
I'm just kidding.
All your previous lives have phones. They're like time traveling phones. They can get texts from the future.
Yeah. They're just in a different dimension. We're gonna stay out of the metaphysical realm today. Okay, so let's ask you some questions about seventh grade. What are you most excited about with seventh grade?
I'm most excited about being able to pick different classes, like electives. I'm so excited to have electives.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Pretty sick.
What are you most nervous about?
Homework.
Homework.
I think that's gonna be pretty rough.
Okay.
Am I wrong or am I not wrong?
I think you're gonna just kill homework. I don't think you're gonna have an issue.
I'm gonna kill it.
Literally.
Come your homework.
What do you think you've changed since the sixth grade? What's something that changed for you during sixth grade, do you think?
Finally realized tests are way more important.
That took you till sixth grade?
Oh yeah, because it's not like they were that important back
That's
then.
true. That is true.
They're just like they're almost like quizzes back then.
That's true. Okay, so test. You take those more seriously.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, let's do a couple more. What do you think makes someone a good friend? Ooh, I like
I
that.
don't want to answer this one. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, what do you think makes someone a good friend to you? I'll add that
I
little
think being
tidbit.
honest and
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
they listen.
Honest. Someone who's honest, who listens. What else?
I don't know. I think those are my mains.
I think probably someone that's funny. I think
Oh,
you
I have to
really.
got funny. I can't have serious.
Yeah. I mean, I think you
Eh.
like serious on occasion.
Serious?
Seriously? I think that you enjoy humor a lot. All of your friends are very funny, I think.
Who do you think is the funniest?
Well, I'm not gonna say. I think
that
they're all
one friend.
I think they're all equally as funny as each other. They all have equal amounts of humor in them. Period.
Hmm. Hmm.
I think all of my friends are equally as funny too.
I think my friends are funnier than your friends.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, your friends are more goofy, that's for sure. But that's because they're kids.
No, I think we'll all be like this as adults, all hanging out.
I
And,
actually could see
and that
that.
one friend will be the exact same, all crazy.
That's probably true.
Crazy.
Okay, wait. So here's another question. Actually, these are interesting questions because I think you will make new friends in 7th grade.
Yeah.
And so that question about what makes someone a good friend I think is interesting. Here's another one. What makes someone brave?
I don't want to answer that one. Well, I know what it is.
Oh, okay. What?
Get a medal in Oz.
That's how you become brave. Have you guys seen The Wizard of Oz or Wicked?
No, you can only tell that one by the Wizard of Oz.
That's true. That's not in Wicked.
The Wizard of Oz. Have you seen that?
What do you think makes someone brave for real though? Legit.
I told you. By getting a medal in Oz.
I actually think your first answer was dialed honesty. I think that makes someone brave.
I don't disagree. I think when they're honest, they kind of feel like they can do anything.
I think especially when kids are honest because I think that
They're not stressed.
well, there's a risk of losing your friends.
Yeah, every kid who's brave is not stressed.
That is true. I would say that honesty makes you less stressed in your body in general.
I don't disagree because they're just not worrying about all these lies.
Yeah. Well, because when you're lying that much, you're having to keep track of all the
all
lies in your head.
And that would be kind of wild if that was us.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, I was like, I have so many stories about that for sure. But I do think that, because look, I'll be honest. I think when I was a kid, I wasn't always the most honest in some things. But I will say that changed a lot in my 20s. And now I just don't play in that space. And this is the least amount of stress I've ever been in my body.
Really?
So, oh, for sure.
That's awesome.
For sure. I think when you live just honestly, you just don't have that weird feeling ever because you're not trying to keep track of anything. So, okay, I think that that's a good one. Okay, here's a good one. Do you think failing at something is important? And if so, why?
I don't think it's as important as they say in school. I know failing is still pretty important because you learn from it. But
I'm shocked. Please explain, sir.
Failing is still kind of important because then you learn to
okay,
not always win, which is pretty good.
Okay.
But I don't think failing that often is as good as it sounds.
I bet that we're going to ask you this question again at the end of the school year and next school year. We're just going to make that a reoccurring question because I think failing is really important.
I don't think it's as important as I say. I still think it's really important.
Yeah. I think this is the thing. I think failing just makes you more brave. Because I think if you fail enough times, then you kind of become you don't care. So you'll try more things.
Yeah, I still think failure is pretty important.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually don't think that you have a fear of failure, to be honest.
I don't either.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hollis is shaking my hand right now.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
Nice to meet you, sir. Okay, what's something you've learned that surprised you? What's something that you learned, I guess, in 6th grade or just in general?
I didn't learn anything in 6th grade.
Apparently 6th grade was a bust. There was nothing that was learned in 6th grade.
Learned.
All right, so we can skip 6th grade. If anyone's wondering, go ahead, take 6th grade that year off. You don't need it. And then you can come back to 7th grade. Okay, here's our final. We'll make this our final one. I actually don't know how many of these were actually about 7th grade. There's a lot of really good questions, but we'll end on this one. What's something you wish adults ask kids more often?
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I don't even know. I just wish adults were more like real with kids, not
Say
treating
more
them like
about that.
non-humans, treating them like other adults, humans.
Give me do you have an example?
No. Do you have an example? I bet you got one somewhere.
I mean, I've always got examples.
Sure.
I'm trying to give you an opportunity.
Well, I don't have an example, so now's your opportunity.
I think that I treat you very equal. I think sometimes adults treat kids as if they don't really understand, one, that they can't read their energy or their emotions or their face, that they just can't actually tell what's going on. And I think that they ask questions that don't empower kids to have autonomy or an opinion. When they ask kids questions, there's a lot of yes or no's. There's not a lot of nuance to it.
I don't disagree.
I think if there is nuance to it, then it's more 2 to 3 word answers is what's being expected. Like, what do you want to be when you grow up? That's like something.
Oh yeah, that's so stupid.
Instead of
What's
asking,
candy?
what are some things that you're interested in right now? You see what I'm saying?
Mom,
Like,
what's your favorite candy?
yeah, what's your favorite? It's like yes or no. It's very basic where there's only a few words. Adults don't really talk to adults that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah, imagine if an adult came up to you and said, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" I'm like,
Yeah. Or I mean, I guess the adult
what's your
version of that
favorite candy?
would be something like it would be very it's very limiting. I think that that's it. Okay, I think that we hit it. I think adults ask kids questions that they don't expect them to be able to give like a more nuanced, deep answer.
Yeah,
And so they don't give them opportunities to engage
because they don't think they could do it.
because they don't think that they have the ability to do that.
I guess what, all the adults out there listening, you got it.
Got it. So maybe that would be it, that you wish that adults would ask kids more open-ended, nuanced questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I understand what you're saying. I think that that's right. I may think on that more because I do think that you actually hit onto something there that's problematic. I don't think that I talk to you that way. I don't think I talk to other kids that way.
Yeah, you actually ask them real questions.
Yeah, well, I'm genuinely curious. So, I generally speaking actually do want to know those actual answers to things. So,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that was a nice little. I actually thought that I would ask more questions about 7th grade, but I kind of like the little reflection
Taking so
questions.
much time. All right.
I know. We do want to hit a couple things and then we'll kind of wrap it up. Well, what we do want to talk about before that is why we started the podcast. Because look, we realized after we recorded the first one,
we hadn't introduced ourselves.
We didn't introduce ourselves,
nor did we explain the podcast.
Explain why we wanted to start a podcast. And then the name, which we'll see how we're doing on time. So maybe you'll have to tune in
next week.
Yeah, maybe next week.
We should make that a treat for next week.
Okay, tune in next week, and we'll tell you
how
the name for Mentally Cute even came about. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's a really, really cute story. It's a really mentally cute story. It actually is a cute story. Tune in next week, and we will tell you that story. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I will ask you first, Hollis. Why do you want to do the podcast?
I think it's fun to just talk to you and people can kind of see how we talk to each other, you know?
We do like talking. Talking is
we love talking. Talking's the best.
Talking is one of our favorite things to do. It's our love language, is just talking and probably joking around.
No, joking's our love language.
Yeah, I think joking's our love language.
You agree, Mom?
Yeah, I think we take bits pretty far. We don't take them as far on here because, look, no one has the time. No one has the time for that. But wouldn't you say that's...
We made some really funny videos, too.
Yeah, we do. Like, don't give away all of our secrets. We do record some good sketch comedy over here.
We kind of just want to start just to, just do that. But on a podcast, right?
Yeah. And who knows? Maybe we'll start performing sketch comedy on here.
We love podcasts.
We do love podcasts.
We love this. Like, we love podcasts and we love joking, so why not making a joking podcast?
It's true.
Right?
It's true. We listen to a massive amount of podcasts.
Oh, my mom listens.
I listen to a massive.
I listen to them with my mom.
Yes, but there are some that you like so much that I have to wait for you to get back from your dad's before I can listen to them. So
I like a few.
It's like that thing when people have shows that they watch with their SOs or their family and you can't watch it until everyone's there. That's how Hollis and I are with some podcast. I'm not allowed to listen
to it until everyone's there.
until
everyone
Hollis
being the
is
two
there.
of us.
Yeah, everyone in the family being the family of two.
Oh, what about Opal, our bearded dragon?
Yeah, well, I guess she's kind of included in that now.
That's fair.
I'll say why I want to do the podcast with you.
Okay, I'd like to hear this. I told you why I would.
I just think it's fun. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. No, okay. So I mean, for me, well, I will say, I think we spoke a little bit to this last week, but Hollis and I have wanted to start this podcast for about 6 years at this point. Maybe 7.
No.
6, 7.
6, 7.
So
you can't say 6, 7 around me.
I know. Okay, so we've wanted to start it for a long time. For me, the original idea behind a lot of this came because Hollis and I would get on my Instagram and we would record videos or we would do lives. We did a few lives, which, look, the first time I did a live with Hollis on Instagram, I was semi-terrified because I think he was like 7. And putting a 7-year-old on a live Instagram and asking him questions, it can get dangerous because, look, in a podcast, technically, we can edit things out. Now, we didn't. I will say, we should say that from our first episode, we did not edit anything out. As far as like, we did edit some of my likes. Yeah, I have I have a lot of likes and a lot of ums.
I didn't have that many, which is surprising. I thought I'd have more.
Hollis had basically 0, which that's...
No, we counted that as 3.
That's very beautiful of him.
I had 3. And how many did you have?
I didn't even count. It was way too many.
I tried to.
I learned that I say like
way too often.
But we didn't edit anything out. That was just from start to finish.
It was just likes and ums and then obviously like stopping and starting.
No, we didn't even have any stops or starts.
Yeah, you edited out stop, right?
Or
you go like this?
No. No. Oh, no, I just trimmed the first part and the back part where
that's what I'm saying. You edited that out.
I edited that out. But as far as the conversation was from start to finish, which actually I think that this one will be the same. I don't think there's anything that I'll edit out of this one either, which I like. I don't know why we're talking about that.
You just said like.
But I said I like, as in I like that.
No, but you said like.
So we're going to edit that out and it's just going to say, and then we'll just keep talking. I edited that one out on my own. That was manual. Now I've lost my train of thought. Oh, why I want to do the podcast with you. So
yeah, I forgot that we were talking about that.
So we would get on and do these lives or just different videos.
Did I ever say anything like not good?
Like embarrassing? I was just always, I don't know what I was afraid of. I just thought the Hollis was going to go
too personal.
Rogue or something. Yeah. Look, it's scary putting a 7-year-old on a live feed and who knows. It was just really fun and we would have people engaged. Like it was just a really good time. And I just remember thinking, obviously, I love spending time with Hollis. Literally, you're my favorite.
Yeah.
Quite literally. This little guy.
This little one.
This little guy right over here that's actually almost as tall as me. He's my favorite. And I just really, really actually enjoyed talking to you in that space. And it was surprising to me. And I just remember thinking, oh, this would be fun to do this in a more official capacity.
And that's what we got.
Well, we talked about it for a long time. We've recorded different episodes over the years. Also, there were a few factors one, the flow was kind of weird, but two, Hollis was so young that I definitely had reservations, I guess, about putting a 7-year-old on a podcast weekly.
Yeah,
just from like an ethical standpoint. And Hollis is 12 now, which I get that that's still young. I don't think it's the same as a 7-year-old. I don't know. I still don't really have a strong opinion, but I think in my gut, I was like, we should probably wait till he's a little bit older. We have tried over the years to record some stuff here and there. It didn't feel like the right timing.
It didn't feel real.
It wasn't in the stars yet. The astrology.
The astrologies. The human designs. The
human designs and the numerologies and the Mayan charts and all of the things out there wasn't meant to be. Look, we don't have time for that.
We don't have time for
we don't
numerology.
have time for that. So I think for me, this has always, and look, I've said this for years, if I'm going to do any creative project, look, I want to partner with this little guy. This little guy.
This little guy.
This little guy. I want to partner with you.
I want to partner with
this
little girl.
If I could.
This little girl.
Look, this average girl.
Average?
Average.
No.
Yeah.
This is a huge debate.
This is a huge debate. Hollis
my mom says she's average.
Hollis says that I'm short, and I am not short.
She's a little shorter than average.
If you Google the average height
for Alabama.
No. For women in America, I am the average height.
Well, that's maybe because Utah has tall people.
We live in the state of Utah, and girls here are beautiful and tall and lovely, and we love that for them. But also, they're tall.
Also beautiful, tall, and lovely.
I'm beautiful and
short and lovely.
And average height and lovely. But I am not short. Not that there's anything wrong with short people.
I'm not saying you're short. I'm saying you're a little below average.
And I'm not. We will solve this in real time next time. It is an ongoing debate. Hollis just doesn't know that we live in a land of very tall, beautiful women, and I am less tall than they are.
You're less beautiful.
They could all be supermodels, and I would just be working behind the scenes getting them dressed. They wouldn't let me on the runway.
You're going to be a supermodel, but then they realized you were too short and they didn't let you do it.
Yeah, that was it. Otherwise, I totally would have been a supermodel.
That would have been funny. If instead of doing this, you were a supermodel.
As a supermodel.
Making ads.
Maybe
you can still go. Find a little below average supermodeling.
Okay. Yeah, so I think for me, I've always said if I'm going to do anything like this, I would love to start in the space.
With me?
With Hollis, and do it with this little...
With this little girl?
This little boy. So I think that's a big piece of it for me. I don't know where it ends up. I've always just said if the only thing I get out of this is just a bunch of conversations recorded with Hollis that are just fun and playful, and they're just for us, then that's okay.
That's okay. Well, we do already have like 2 paid subscribers, or
we have more subscribers.
How many more?
I don't know. I haven't looked in a few days.
We have this many?
We've got more than that. Look, we're in the double digits. I don't want to be that person, guys, but we are growing.
Money.
We are growing.
Money.
Money. Well, we're not growing in money.
No, we're growing money.
We're growing money over here, guys.
You should come. It's a big farm where we're growing money. We're growing money bushes. The money trees were too expensive to buy, but we got money bushes.
Money trees are expensive. Have you looked at those?
Yeah.
Did you? How do you even know about a money tree?
No, they're the ones that have little dollar bills fall off of them.
Oh no, they actually have something called a money tree.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know their leaves look like dollar bills and feel like one.
No,
they don't look like one. They feel like one.
Look, we're gonna Google it. If you're at home,
does their leaves feel like dollar bills, right?
I don't think so. Here, I'm gonna Google it right now.
Oh, I swear it is.
Money tree.
Why is that called a money tree?
I don't know, but that's what it looks like. Look, we'll do more.
It's called the money tree.
Look, we'll do more research. We'll do more research on the money tree and get back with you on that next week. So let's close it up. So we do want to
do a challenge. Can I explain it?
Yeah, you can explain it.
So basically, what's going to happen is you're going to ask your kid. Well, you guys each come up. The parent and the kids come up with something So, for example, like I am asking my mom something, she has to do it 3 times. Wait, she has to
I
do
have
it
to do
3
it with
times in
him.
3 times in 1 week.
It's gotta be something that you want to do together.
Yeah, and then my mom has to do. I have to do my mom's with my mom 3 times in 1 week. So you guys have to ask you and your kid come up with something for each other to do 3 times a week. So
Yeah, 3 times.
you go first.
Wait, I go first?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, yeah, 3 times a week. So
Yeah, I already
you sit down with your beautiful child, your beautiful child, your children, your beautiful children.
Your children.
Sit down with your beautiful children's, and then they get to pick something, anything that they want that you have to do with them 3 times.
But it has to be with them.
Yeah, you guys have to do it together, and then the opposite also. So
it's not like go clean the toilets. Like,
yeah, I mean, I guess you could say clean with me. That's
clean with me. You gotta
boring.
do something fun.
Do something.
It can't be like,
Well, it doesn't have to be fun. Mine are fun. Spoiler alert, mine aren't fun. Mine are clean the toilets with me.
I'm sorry, I'm going.
He's getting a new mom. Oh, okay. All right. So you want me to start?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. So, and then we're going to report back how
this goes.
How it goes. Look, if you can do more than 3, then I would say do more than 3. Hollis splits his time. So
you probably do like 6.
Yeah, so if you guys can do it all 7 days, then I say do it all 7 days.
How about this? We do it every day. 1 day a week.
Well, I just don't think that's possible.
No, 1 day a week that I'm here. Every day I'm here.
Every day. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, so that would probably be more than 3 days because you're only at Dad's for a couple days. Okay, so here we go. Mine? I actually have 2. I'm sorry.
You can only have 1. Save it for next week. Just tell me.
Okay. I'm going to have you meditate with me for 10 minutes a day.
Okay.
Which you used to meditate with me every day.
Yeah, I remember.
For a few years.
All right, ready, Mom?
Okay.
I'm going to make you download Fortnite and play Fortnite with me.
How long?
I don't know, like 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Okay, well, if you get 30 minutes of Fortnite, then I get 2. Because my meditation's only 10 minutes.
Yeah, but that's meditation. This is video games.
But mine's really fun. My second one's fun. You want to hear my second one? At least hear it.
Okay.
Please?
Okay.
Please?
Okay, fine.
You're not going to hate it.
Fine.
Okay. So the second one is that we each have to bring a fun fact back to each other to talk about.
Oh, okay.
So like you can Google it, or it's something if you just hear it.
Oh, I know. I got some good ones.
You're ready? Already ready? Okay. So, and then we'll write down our fun facts and we can share. We'll come back and report.
You guys gotta bring something new. No copycatters.
No, they can copycat if they like something that we've done.
Wants to play
especially
Fortnite.
The video game one.
If some kid wants to play Fortnite with you, you guys gotta do it.
Yes, then you gotta do it.
There's no restrictions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess probably within reason. Use your best judgment. This podcast is also sponsored by Good Judgment.
You gotta comment on what you do.
Yeah, so that's
we're
good point.
Reading our comments.
Good point. Yeah, we got to read our comments. We only have 1 comment, so it won't take very long. So, comment, guys. We'll read your comments. But for sure, here's the thing. If you do try it with your kids, comment on what you guys did, or if you want to comment on how it went, if it was great, if it was a disaster, what they chose, what you chose. We would love to hear any of it.
All right, we'll comment. Cut to the chase, Mom.
And we'll read them next week on the pod. We'll read your comments. Okay. So we have 1 comment.
Oh wow, that's a lot of comments.
I know, we have 1 comment.
One whole comment? This many?
We have
this many?
This many.
Okay.
Gotta get to it. Hang on. Here we go. We have 1 comment from Mary with a smiley face, and it says, absolutely love this. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're glad that you tuned in, that you listened, and that you loved, and that you commented. So,
shout out to Mary.
shout out to Mary, our first comment. If you would like a shout out as our second commenter, yeah. Commenter. Then, now, actually, I didn't check our YouTube, so I will check YouTube next time.
Our YubTub.
I'll check the YubTub. But okay, that is it for us this week. Thank you for tuning in.
Bye, everybody.
And have a great week. and be good and be kind.
Don't be mean.
Happy and put out your new moon intentions.
Yeah.
And Cancer, it's going to be a couple days late, but you can still do it. I'm pretty sure.
Somewhat do it.
Okay.
All right, bye.